To do, 'cause I don't like you and I don't trust you, and I feel like I'm always to blame in this kind of situations where I'm the one that's outspoken. And don't tell me that I'm wrong. I know I'm the good one. Because I'm wrong, just straight inside. Lost my way inside. Out, that's where I go. That's all I know. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Feel like Beyonce, I'm finna upgrade you. Whoa. Damn good, put in work on you. Whoa. Buy you new things, put some on you. Whoa. Brand new, put the brand new. Whoa. I could change your whole life. Busy baby, baby, put that on ice. We get by. I be the version of friends always off. I'm finna treat you like fab. Go ahead and throw it in the bag. Throw your whole closet out. We don't need it in the house. Can't hang the beat, don't ban if the can't hang the beat, don't ban if the can't hang the beat, don't ban if the can't hang the beat, don't bang. I'm finna go. She want me to treat her like, so I'm finna go. Throw it back, shot it, toss it up. She a boss, but I'm finna boss her up. Break her with that car. She laughing 'cause I'm finna. Up on the replay.
It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hands, just like the planet. We both floating, I'm just saying. Yeah. We both know we ain't gon' stay here. We depart and relocate and save me from my woes, I'm staying. Out of my sin, I'm a brand new man. Out of this book, got a brand new friend. Half the world shook with the words she said, cause the other one shook when he came from the dead. The dead, yeah. Honestly, yeah, you know it's him. I can see it cause I'm knowing him. When I speak, and you know it's him. Better notice him. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. I'm alright, I take my chances. This right here, I could not planned it. But it's happening, this ain't magic. I done tried that, all that plastic. You know, God's that made of fabric. I done felt my skin turn static. And then washed it all in tragically. I didn't know that was the cost. I think God, he paid that off. I was lying way too much. Satan always calling blows. He just jealous, I'm a son. Heard he lost again, that's tough. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hands, just like the planet. We both floating, I'm just saying. Yeah, we both know we ain't gon' stay here. We depart and relocate and save me from my woes, I'm staying.
Can you plug me in?
Tell me what I gotta do to make you feel okay. Tell me what I gotta do to make you wanna stay. Tell me what I gotta do so you don't feel away. I only give it up, I don't wanna lay. Please tell me that fee, cause I don't wanna pay. For sure, I can tell in the way that you're watching me that you probably got something to say. Okay, by the way, I gotta going away. It's 20 degrees in New York, I'm headed to LA. For sure. I'm 20 feet, I'm just trying to be great. For sure. See my Bible and I ain't no potential late. Oh my God. Must be fake. She's trying to see who first, I ain't know this was a race. I ain't know you was the Jakes.
Okay, just to keep it face to face. Okay, I hear when you get it talking about all the money that I made. Okay, you act like it's gonna be different if I go up and make a move. Okay, and I spent enough time in the dark, I ain't get that feeling I'ma lose. Okay, but you be moving loose. I don't know why you pull up with your friends, I don't know what's on the choose. She come on asking me why I keep calling her sister because you make me snooze. I want it just like it was dinner, I promise I don't need a spoon. For sure, I'm off the so you know what I wanna do. For sure, I'm off the so tell me when you coming through. For sure.
Yeah, strap. Yeah. We don't do content.
Run it up times 10. I'm 4 pockets filled. That got bad lip feeling. Scouts all on my brand new rings. I'm trying to make them feel vintage. I was real in ugly city. Get a real trench. Yeah, but he ain't. I wouldn't split my with him. These down there still a stack. He was trying to make a meal with him. When I call you twin, your eyes, my eyes, I promise I go spin with her bestie. They hope I'm throwing. You know I can't be. I hit the club with a special dough, you ain't need know it open. I went flat broke so many times, couldn't tell cause I ain't sure. I'm such a rock star, man, it's rips and all my clothes. It's tatted, I'm responsible for your These good at in there thug and think they're tough. I'm sitting first class with my bag, they saying I smell funny. Killing the game is all I'm. My young shaking some. 10K that's play money. I buy your bass song. I spread some in blue hunt, look like I'm neighbor. I'll be back in the morning. Tell me how much you want it. You know these bags are strong, you break, you buy, you bust it open. They hang up posters where the reward, my swag was stolen. He wanted to, I put up stuff $20 skinny pants, I call that a Harriet Tubman. My be mad, my no cat machine. I'm pop my like baby, cause this outfit 3600. I fall in the club like so many, be scared to touch me. Give me some get lucky. 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 Yeah, give me some get lucky. Give me some. I want your friend, your buddy. Girl, I know your. No, I feel like a movie scene. Who I am, I'm thinking I'm Justin Timberlake. I tell like about all his bags going pin. I'm making these charts for this.
Hey.
Come on, man.
Okay, look at Power being coach. Coach DF.
Give me that, give me that.
Let's go, go.
Green.
Let's go! Switch everything, no threes.
Good defense, good defense. Yep.
That's fine, that's fine.
I'm on you, I'm on you, I'm on you.
Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that!
Power versus...
Let's go, Power!
Everyone else!
Stop playing.
What's up? What's up with the...
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. So here's the Clippers starting group. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Chris Dunn is out there with Mitchell. And it's Bey in at small forward. And for the Warriors, we've got Sharp, and it's Simmons in at the four-man position. We're excited to be here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Paul with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Here's Podziemski. Off target from three-point range. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. They get it again. Done. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Here's Dunn. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Boy, how much do you appreciate Chris Dunn working hard inside to come away with these easy interior buckets?
Out left to the wing. Here's Ewing, and that one is hammered home.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Now here's Dunn. Second shot opportunity. Missed inside.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Paul with it. He's picked up by Zubac. 17-foot shot on the way. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Podziemski. Check by Mitchell. Here's Sharp. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Warriors ahead. They lead by 2.
The Clippers, 4.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Here's Garcia. 3-pointer off the mark. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And for Los Angeles, Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Jakob Poeltl out there with Williams. And it's Bey in at the 3, the small forward.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Powell outside. Outside for Harden. Back to Williams. Poeltl in the post. Covered by Jackson Davis. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one falls for Poeltl.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his reliability. You know he's going to give you rim protection and rebounds. The other part is he can play with his back to the basket. Somewhat of a lost skill.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen.
Oh, wow! Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Mitchell double team. Bey from long range. Sinks it from distance.
They hit a low percentage of their shots in the first quarter. They just came out flat. But give them credit. They've ramped it up, and they're winning this game.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And it's Jones with the ball for Los Angeles. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
Second team foul.
That one misses.
Shooting for LA. Mitchell.
He hits the second from the line. So it's the Warriors now. It's a 3-point game. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Up ahead. Up again. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time. But I think it's good.
12.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq, and Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They led by 2 after the first.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
We've got Brandon Podziemski, and it's Ewing in at the 3. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
It's encouraging to see Bay be engaged on defense, showing he wants to be impactful on this end.
The three hits the trifecta. Pajemski's got 5.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Dunn outside. Here we go, one-on-one. A minute 15 left in the third. Here's Simmons. The shot, no good. Clippers trail by 4. Outside Mitchell. Here's Leonard. Second chance shot. Zubac. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
How about Zubac making great use of the up fake, get that defender off balance.
For the Clippers, Williams is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Norm Powell comes in for Bay. And it's James Harden in for Dunn. Here's Garcia. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Both teams will make substitutions. Second free throw, no good. Now here's Powell. He's covered closely. Here's Pirtle. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Pirtle's got his second basket on the night.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Here's Kuminga. Man, oh man, Kuminga with the easy bounce. Throws it down.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Powell's shot is off. Pass to Jackson Davis. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, good whistle there.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line.
The first free throw is good.
Trace Jackson Davis.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Outside Mitchell. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Warriors ahead. They lead by 15. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, we've got Sadiq Bey, James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Jones in at the 4. Here's Simmons. And Bey pulls it down. And so it's Bey who brings up the ball for the Clippers. They trail by 3. Nice shot by Harden.
I'll tell you what, James Harden has got the kind of frame that he can absorb contact and play right through it.
Ball against Harden. Ball passes to Simmons. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers to take the lead. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
Pajemski's checked in for Kuminga. And the Clippers making a change here.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
Pajemski. And it's rejected.
How about Zubac? Worked so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
1:07 left in the final quarter. Outside Pajemski. 6 to shoot. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great lead.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Here's Leonard. Money.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Ewing. It's stolen by Leonard. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
It's been great watching Ivica Zubac's growth. This guy, his game has evolved, and his role is increasing.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Bayes checked in. Here's Ewing. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Because Kawhi Leonard has such a well-rounded offensive game, it's easy for him to put the defense in a bad position, draws contact there. Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The offensive rebound. Outside Podziemski. 4-3. Mitchell grabs a miss. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Mitchell, 2 shots.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
And the Warriors call time here. They're down by 6. 11 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. All right, guys, what's your take?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ivica Zubac.
Defensively, they were not prepared for his inside game. They were not able to deny him the ball. And once he got it, he was so quick and able to get to work. Just a masterful performance in the paint tonight.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close one. This was a hard-fought wet. Allie, thank you as always.
And I turn it to a track star. Wanted all the thing I rap for. I've been trying to since hacksaw, Jim Duggan running through the field in my Timbs. Now I'm with Young Metro in the VIP incoming. Funny, feel like we make love and thinking to myself, could I really be with one woman? I think so, but it's hard when you with your dogs at the thinking I could Ruby Rose with a keystroke. Ego, ask yourself, is that gonna bring you peace though?
Forever's not long enough. If it's endless, what we done? Either you're forever or where we go.
Hi, I'm Girl Game Renee, and here's some community tips on shooting. The first tip, of course, is definitely shooting wide open is the best shot to take. 2 would be if the defender has his hands down, hand down, man down. So definitely take that shot. And 3, definitely creating great spacing. And these are the 3 top defensive tips. My number 1 defensive tip is on-ball defense. With that being said, on-ball menace badge allows you to create turnovers for the opponent team. Number 2.
Rip City, Portland. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Pitt. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. They've got Ewing. Simmons is out there with Vincent. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Sharp and it's the 5 roaming the paint. And for the Trailblazers, the guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Swinging is out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Kamare in at the 3 slot. And as a coach, Stan, what's something you try to establish at this stage?
I think there's 2 things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way. Everything, from the way we practice, to the way we prepare for games, to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotations. who's going to start, who's going to come off the bench, which groups work well together. It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And he's got such a high basketball IQ for a young player. Henderson already has plenty of tricks up his sleeve.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. They really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game. Both free throws good from Ewing.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Here's Henderson. Pass to Klingon. Outside, Avdi. 4 on the clock. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Dominguez come in for Golden State. Good on the second free throw. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Here's Podziemski. Henderson defending. Here's Vincent. Sharp trying to break free. Vincent misses. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Jazz. And it's Sharp missing. And it's the Warriors on the break. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on their second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to Kamare. Henderson outside. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Here's Podziemski. Over Anthony. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Poole. Can't hit from in close. With 1 on the clock, and Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
So with Ewing sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Haywood, Podziemski out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Garcia in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Dosunmu. Up again.
Well, every team needs a guy like Williams who's willing to do the dirty work.
On offense, here are the Warriors. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. With the drive, Haywood with the block. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Warriors ball.
No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Fifth is Anthony Simons.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
And Portland making a change here. Sharp's checked in. Simmons checked in for the Warriors. Ewing comes in for Brandon Podziemski. Passes it to Ewing. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Simons finds Anthony. The 3. Good on the three-point shot. Anthony's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Well, Anthony knew the spot he wanted to get to off the pick and executed.
Jacks up a three. The offensive rebound. Can't hit that one. The Warriors lead it. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Simmons inside the line. Hayward, lock at 6. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Simon.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Vincent. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
With the score,
the Warriors on top. They lead by 3.
11.
And don't go.
The Warriors 14.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a robust. And that should do it with the second.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Avdia is out there with Rob Williams. And it's Kamare in at small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Ewing. Here's Sharp. Portland grabs the miss.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Well, Sharp's primary focus is scoring. But if a guy is totally open, he'll make the right pass.
We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharp in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Here's Podziemski. And the Warriors miss again. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Vincent with it. Now Henderson defending. Podziemski on the wing. Back to Vincent. Here's Ewing. Count that bucket. Ewing's got 8 points. 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now here's Henderson. He's defended by Podziemski. Second shot opportunity. Henderson, no good. Here's Simmons. Banked in off the glass. Simmons got his first 2 points of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Warriors lead by 1. And do not go away.
18.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Ewing sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Vincent. Hayward is out there with Kuminga. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Garcia in at the 2. Here's Vincent. And he banks in the lane.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Simon. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. Trailblazers making a switch here. Kamar is checked in. Portland leading. Simons from outside. The offensive rebound. A nice shot by Klingon.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Garcia can't get it to go. Trailblazers leading by 3. Cool. The layup off target. Outside, Kuminga. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief. It's 4! Well, those are some big points from Simons, delivering when they needed it.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 3. 44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Robert Williams.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He challenged his team. He said they're not going to give us this one. We have to take it from starting now. See if that message resonated. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 3. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Sharp, and he commits the intentional foul.
Warriors foul. Vincent.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the line for Portland.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line. It's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 5. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
We have a bunch of T-shirts to give away, and we're looking for the loudest fans in the building. All right, 6-man on your feet.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game. Now Podziemski. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
And for me,
Everybody know that I'm him. 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 Check the scout report. Everybody know that I'm him. Ask your the course. She
gon' tell you I'm him. Timothy.
And I wanna get me forever. And I wanna get me forever. And I wanna get me forever. Yeah, she shaking that shit like a earthquake. I know it's never. But I couldn't be up like you, I could never. He said he couldn't meet a like me, he could never. It's hard to say loyal to you when she looking at me in that way. It's hard to not think about the way I that now you remember. Blow me on her page and now she won't post on IG, she is clever. Hit her in a burner, I'm in Atlanta, close to the river. You the spirit of Jezebel, little girl, you was on my tether. I was giving my all to you, you cold, I gave you my sweater. Took you to a ball or two, and baby, you fit in a slipper. I'm doing my all for you, and you were just letting us with her. But one thing I know, my money is small for you, so you better sounding hurt for right. I'm rolling Santana tonight. I'm wearing Rick Aaron tonight. Yeah, I'm counting the bands tonight. Yeah, that rain tonight. Yeah, I'll get in the tan today. I'm getting some tonight. Yeah, I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm getting a tan today. I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm getting a tan today. I'm rocking some beats tonight. And I wanna get me forever. And I wanna get me forever.
Hey guys, it's your girl Miss T, and we are kicking off the summer. I hope to see you guys on the court on the W.
It's Kobe, man. I hope you're having a great summer on the 2K streets, man. And my biggest tip will be to try all the vast game modes that 2K has, whether it be My League, My Team, but especially My League and get in, run simulations, maybe you want to player lock. That's really going to help you have some fun during the summer if you're looking for something else to pick up.
What's going on, guys? Hollywood here, and if you guys haven't checked out the creator build section, you guys need to go check it out and make your build and get into the double rep events. If you guys happen to see me in an event, make sure you send me
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the floor. Then it's Murray, then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Hawkins in at the shooting guard position. And for the Warriors, we've got Brandon Podziemski, and it's Simmons in at the 4. Murray for 3, a battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Clock at 6. Here's Ewing. The kick out to Simmons. On target from range.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there. Simmons.
1:21 left to play in the first quarter. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Fires it. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Murray, no good. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Ewing. He's covered by Ayton. From the high post. Here's Sharp. Goes back up. Over Murray. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. The Pelicans have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Williamson. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Excellent work inside from Williamson. This is why he's so aggressive down there.
Here's Ewing. Rebounded by New Orleans. They defeated Utah in their last game.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws here for the night. Ayton hits them both. Outside Kuminga. No good the buzzer beater. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's New Orleans leading by a point. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
So for New Orleans right now, we've got Trey Murphy, and it's Hawkins in at the one.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Thrown down hard with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul. And New Orleans making a change here. Murray's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Podziemski. Knocks down the step-back J. Podziemski's got his first bucket of the night.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Releases. Murray, no good.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
There's the block. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Vincent's checked in for Podziemski. Haywood passes to Vincent. Here's Haywood. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Vincent. Hey, expanding his range. They get it back.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Now here's Trent. Pass to Scott. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
He is a big guard at 6'4". Murray getting up.
Outside Kuminga. 35 seconds left in the second. Here's Haywood. Out to the wing. Now here's Kuminga. Lots of room. Haywood. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Murray, no good.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Kuminga down low. Here's Garcia. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. We'll see you.
11. The Pelicans, 11.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good action during the period. And that'll...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. RJ, does playing at a faster pace work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
We've got Sharp, and it's Ewing in at the 2 guard. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. No good on the free throw.
Podziemski.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Unable to knock them all down, but still, he puts them up by 1.
Murray deciding where to go with it. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Murray's got his second basket of the game.
Confident from this area, Murray uses that mid-range quite a bit. Rare for someone his age.
The kick out to Simmons. No good from outside.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Murray. Here's Williamson. Oh, the power power of Zion.
And what hustle from Zion right there. Just outworking everyone on the offensive boards.
Here's Ewing. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. The Pelicans lead by 3. 54 seconds left in the third. With the 10-footer. And too long on the shot. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Over Williamson. And it's Simmons missing. For New Orleans, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Jones. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Brandon Podziemski. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And New Orleans making a change here. Jones hits them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Jacks up a 3. It doesn't go for him.